Hey guys, welcome back to Living the Grand Adventure. I'm Kevin. Today I have for you a sleeping bag you may consider for your summer trips going forward. I figure I'll go ahead and do a review of it. I got it actually earlier this year and I've used it on a number of trips. Had it out quite a few nights this summer. Definitely really have enjoyed using it, and I just figured I'd share it with you guys. We'll go over the specs, you guys could take a look at it, and maybe especially considering it's fall now, maybe you'll be looking at maybe getting it next year for your summer trips. It is super lightweight and very comfortable. But we're going to take a look at that today, give you my final thoughts on it, and definitely go over the specs for it, guys. The sleeping bag in question is the AegisMax sleeping bag. It's a down sleeping bag. Made specifically for ultralight backpacking. Got it off Amazon. Right now it is $95.99 as of videoing today. I'll show you right here what it looks like on Amazon. It's rated down to 42 degrees Fahrenheit. I have pushed it down to 43 a couple of different nights when we were on vacation. I didn't film that trip, but I did get it down to 43 degrees and it did actually work pretty well. Now, take in mind, I am a warm sleeper. And while I was there, actually, I slept in my underwear both nights. It was comfortable and I didn't have a problem in it. So the compressed size on this inside your pack is 4.7 by 7.8 inches. It does compress down even smaller with this cinch straps here on the side, the compression bag here. I don't actually use this bag myself. Like I said in a previous video dealing with the review on my Gear Doctor's air mattress, I use its pump as a dry sack slash stuff sack for basically the sleeping bag and clothes, but you can use this and it definitely works well. I have in the past just to try it out. The first trip I took it out, it worked fine in my bag and compressed down really small. Okay, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and weigh it directly here on my scale. It's set at pounds and ounces. We're gonna put it with its compression sack and see how much it does weigh. That shows a pound and 3 ounces, 0.6. So basically we'll call it 1 pound, 4 ounces. And that would be, let's see, go ahead and switch over to grams. 555 grams, so pretty lightweight. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and take it out. We'll take a look at it as you get it out of the stuff sack here. It's pretty easy. Just grab it here and pull it out. Now, of course, it is kind of compressed down right now. It does take about 4 to 5 minutes to loft once you get it inside your tent. But this is the sleeping bag. Typical material of these lightweight sleeping bags like this. Now I will let you know that this is the large size. I went ahead with the large size so I have a little bit more room. The medium size is actually a little bit cheaper. I believe it's $86.99. I did have that picture earlier in the video so you can take a look. It does show what the cost of the medium is. Right now they're only offering it in green. That's another reason I went with the large, because they do have green and black as well. So yeah, this is it stretched out here. The large is 78 inches by 34 inches long, so I would recommend basically if you're over 6 foot, this definitely would not be for you. You probably need to look at something a little bit different, but under 6 foot, this does work pretty well. Like I said, I mean, I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm 5'8", and it swallows me. I'm really comfortable in it. The medium, just to let you know, is 73 inches by 31 inches. So, and they're made of basically the same material. Inside, of course, it is goose down is what it's made of. The large comes with 9 ounces of fill, which is what I have here, and the medium comes with an 8.1 ounce fill. So, you know, a difference of that, I mean, probably wouldn't make much difference. Like I said, this does go down to 42 degrees. They're both rated that way as well. Now, they do have a tapered design. I don't have the measurements on the medium because I don't have it, but the large is actually chest-wise right through here is 67 inches. Your hips are 58 inches. The hips are 58 inches, and the feet here is 46 inches. So it does have a tapered design, which matches, you know, even my sleep pad, which works great. Like I said, I've worked really well with this one. It's very comfortable. We'll get a close-in look here now. So looking at it, it does have the horizontal baffles. They do fill out pretty well. As you can tell, it's actually starting to loft up pretty well. The stitching, I've noticed, seems to be very well stitched. Not had any problems with any seams having loose stitching or anything. I've kind of gone over it, even on the side here. No real bad loose stitching. The foot box is sewn real well. The only thing I wish it had kind of have an overfill down here, but it doesn't. But for a summer bag, that works just fine. This is the top of the bag. It does have a drawstring where you can tighten the sleeping bag around your neck, which, you know, in the summer generally I'm not going to need that, but maybe as you get into the fall. It does have a nice Velcro here to hold it in place. Has a label. This is a YKK zipper. You can see it labeled right there, and this zipper is very smooth all the way down. If you notice, I'm zipping it and I'm not having any issues. It's very smooth. A lot of times you get these down sleeping bags like this, and you'll occasionally notice a piece of feather, you know, it's come out of the bag. I've not noticed this at all. And this side too, the stitching is really well made, especially for less than $100. I cannot complain. I definitely like this bag. And just for reference point, we will go ahead and weigh the compression sack. That sews just under an ounce, so 0.9 ounces, or let's get it over to grams here, 25 grams. And another little thing that I really like that came with the bag, it actually has its own little, basically stuff sack you put it in when you're wanting to store it. Because these type of bags where they do loft, you don't want to leave these in storage compressed. It will over time degrade the sleeping bag. So basically you take this when you're just wanting to store it, which is what I do when I'm not on trail. And you get it down in here. Just like this. And you take it to your gear loft or your closet, wherever you store your stuff, and hang it up just like this, so it doesn't have it compressed, and it does basically make the bag more durable over time. It gives it a longer shelf life. So guys, that's my review for the AegisMax 42-degree ultralight sleeping bag. It's definitely been something that I've really enjoyed, and I think it's a bargain at being at just under $100. I was really leery when I first was looking to purchase it. I had 3 or 4 different options. I had a budget set of $200, and I was really struggling to keep it under $200 and keep it around the pound weight with something that I thought might work for me. And I come up on this one on Amazon and started reading some reviews on Amazon as well as other places. And I just decided, well, Amazon has a return policy. If I don't like this sleeping bag, I can return it and go get something else. And honestly, it's been a steal. It's worked great. I've slept in it from 80 degrees low temperature all the way down to that 43 degrees, and it's worked really well. I've been comfortable. It's really soft and comfortable against your skin. There was no odor with it. You know, I've heard a lot of complaints sometimes when you get these ultralight sleeping bags that there's an odor associated with them when you first buy them. I did not have that issue with this sleeping bag. I haven't seen any defects. Like I said, no loose stitching, no problem with the zipper. It's been an awesome sleeping bag to use, guys. I've had it 1 season, so I can't attest to the durability. You know, 2-3 years down the road, it may fall apart, and I may be kind of concerned about it then. But for now, it's working great. If you guys have found this video informative and have liked the video, please give us a like. It definitely helps share the video across YouTube's algorithm, and it gets out to more people who may be interested in this sleeping bag. You can always use a subscription. I definitely appreciate all the subscribers I have, and looking forward to add to that growing base. You know, my fellow adventurers, please subscribe. If you have any comments or questions about the sleeping bag or anything that we've done in the past, definitely hit us up in the comments section. I'll get back to you as fast as possible. And, you know, if you have anybody in your family or your group of friends, go ahead and share the video. They may be interested in a new sleeping bag as well. Well, thank you for tuning in to the review of the AegisMax sleeping bag. I hope you found it informative. Always remember to live your grand adventure to the fullest. I will see you in the next video on the trail, guys. Until then, take care.